You're turning in 10 minutes of BPTV News, brought to you by Binh Phuoc television station and newspaper. I'm Hình with the latest news for today. Binh Phuoc, the most searched keyword by Vietnamese people in 2022. Binh Phuoc target becoming an industrial province by 2025. Prime Minister received El Salvador Foreign Minister. Vietnam Airlines resumes Hanoi Kuala Lumpur route. Ladies and gentlemen, Google Vietnam had recently announced the top 5 most searched cities and provinces by Vietnamese people in 2022, with Binh Phuoc province topping the list.
Users were most interested in public services when searching for Binh Phuoc. According to Google Trends, the highest search volume by locality was for Dong Xoài City, followed by Phước Long and Bình Long towns. This shows that Binh Phuoc is among the bright spots in promoting public services, with outstanding results of online public services towards building an increasingly transparent and effective digital government. Binh Phuoc considers businesses and people the target and the driving force of the digital transformation process. One of its priorities in digital transformation is that by 2025, it will basically have a digital government. It's currently ranked 9th out of Vietnam's 63 cities and provinces, second among southern provinces in the Provincial Digital Transformation Index, and has 1,509 public services connected to the National Public Service Portal, ranking it 3rd nationwide.
Binh Phuoc province is aiming to have 8,290 hectares of industrial park by 2025. 25,864 hectares of economic zone and 730 hectares of industrial cluster. An investment project worth from $3 to $3.5 million per hectare. By 2030, it targets 11,522 hectares of industrial park, 25,864 hectares of economic zone, and 1,279 hectares of industrial cluster, and from $3.5 to $4 million per hectare of investment in its projects.
One of the focuses is to develop industrial parks with a project area of less than 500 hectares, not develop large industrial parks on an area of over 1,000 hectares, and only consider expanding an existing industrial park when actual occupancy has reached at least 60%. The province aims to develop industrial clusters in a sustainable manner, with each district-level locality to develop no more than 3 industrial clusters, and the focus is on specialized industrial clusters. In the short term, Binh Phuoc is prioritizing site clearance to minimize the risk of having a shortage of clean land and investing in the construction of social housing, worker housing, expert housing, cultural institutions, commercial systems, hospitals, and schools. The province is pouring investment into transport infrastructure linked with the Southern Key Economic Region and the Central Highlands region, and investing in and upgrading in intra-provincial road network and completing regulations on incentives and preferential policies to attract more businesses.
The Binh Phuoc Province People Committee has launched an emulations program to speed up the disbursement of public investment capital in order to fulfill socio-economic development targets in 2023.
Areas of focus include innovating the management and effective use of public investment capital, in particular directing and administering the disbursement of capital allocated since the beginning of the year, applying science and technology to construction, and focusing resources on the disbursement of public investment capital. It's also working to speed up the progress of works and projects and to fully implement administrative procedures in disbursement, ensuring the quick conduct of procedures, construction implementation, supervision, and payment. Organizations and individuals are encouraged to propose solutions to overcome the difficulties to speed up progress, complete the province's key projects, and strive to complete the target of disbursing 100% of public investment capital according to the resolution from the Provincial People's Council.
Ladies and gentlemen, Prime Minister Chính received Foreign Minister of the Republic of El Salvador, Alexander Hill Tinoco, on February the 14th.
Prime Minister Chính affirmed that Vietnam always treasures the traditional solidarity and friendship with El Salvador over the past years. The Prime Minister spoke highly of the achievements El Salvador has made in socio-economic development, COVID-19 prevention and control, and improvement in people's lives. The government leader proposed El Salvador to facilitate for Vietnam's goods, especially agricultural and aquatic products, to penetrate El Salvador market, while enhancing cooperation in the fields of culture, sports, education, science and technology, and people-to-people exchanges. Minister Alexandra Hill Tinoco affirmed that the government of El Salvador spoke highly of Vietnam's increasing prestige and position in region and the world, and wishes to bring relations with Vietnam to a new high. She pledged to promote coordination between El Salvador's ministries and sectors and the Vietnamese sides to concretize the proposals of the Vietnamese Prime Minister, thus contributing to promoting friendship and multifaceted cooperation between the two countries.
U.S. Czech Representative Catherine Tai was on her first visit to Vietnam on February the 14th. Prime Minister Chính welcomed American guests.
Prime Minister Chính affirms that Vietnam always attaches importance to the comprehensive partnership with the U.S. The Prime Minister also emphasized that Vietnam advocates developing an independent and self-reliant economy, while integrating deeply, comprehensively, substantively, and effectively into the global economy. Tai, for her part, said she vowed to work closely with Vietnam on e-commerce and spoke highly of Vietnam's participation in regional economic connectivity over the past years. Tai also shared priorities and plans for the APEC year 2023 hosted by the U.S. and mentioned basic contents of the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity. The major priority of the U.S. government is to promote sustainable, resilient, and inclusive trade recovery and economic growth on the basis of lessons learned from the recent COVID-19 response, the U.S. said.
Vietnam Military Engineering Unit rotation ones at the United Nations Interim Security Force for ABS has recently handed over some humanitarian work to ABS High School.
The Vietnamese soldiers helped build a 5m wide, 150m long road leading to the school, a clean water well and a 5,000 cubic meter tank, and install a pump, a generator, and a pipeline system to provide clean water to teachers and students. They built 2 classrooms, 1 teacher's room, a library, a canteen, and 1 security room. The unit also granted 6 laptops to the school. UNISFA acting head of mission and force commander, Major General Benjamin Olufemi Sawyer said that these works will help teachers and students overcome difficulties and deficiency in infrastructure and equipment to improve the quality of teaching and learning for a brighter future of ABI.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vietnam Airlines has officially resumed the Hanoi-Kuala Lumpur route with 4 flights a week on Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday.
The airline is currently operating 11 flights per week on the Ho Chi Minh City Kuala Lumpur route. The restoration of the route from Hanoi to Kuala Lumpur will complete the aviation links between Vietnam and Malaysia. On this occasion, the national flag carriers has launched a promotion with tickets costing only from nearly $197 for a round trip, taxes and fees included on this route. Preferential tickets are being offered from now to March 26, 2023. In 2019, before the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, Vietnam Airlines served more than 220,000 passengers between Vietnam and Malaysia. Since Vietnam reopened its border, Vietnam Airlines has resumed most of its international routes with more than 600 flights per week, equivalent to 70% of the pre-pandemic level.
And that was 10 minutes of BPTV News. To get the news again, you can download our mobile app BPTV Go or visit our website and YouTube channel. Thanks for staying with us and see you next time.